So, weiter geht's. Wir kommen zurück zu Let's Play Technomancer. Mit Handreden. Da ist eine Werkbank, da möchte ich gerne hin. Da oben ist aber auch eine Werkbank, dann nehme ich die doch. So. Ich würde eigentlich neue Gesundheitsinjektionen herstellen. Und neue Sprengfallen. Ach, das geht wieder nicht, weil ich kein Metallschutter habe. Oh, nettes Teil. Team zusammenstellen. Ich möchte gerne Amelia mitnehmen. Das Team ist voll. Scott, du kannst mal weggehen. Phobos. Und Lucky. Oh, der hat nur einen Arm. Dann ist es wohl nicht so lucky, sondern eher unlucky. Ich nehme Amelia mit. Ich mag Amelia.
You wanted to see me?
Yes. I apologize once again for having to play this role in front of you, but the situation was a difficult one, and I could not risk blowing my cover.
I understand. You're one of Dandolo's spies too?
No. I work for my people, even if Dandolo was a precious ally. I was in Ophir to plan an escape, but it was not exactly what I wanted to tell you about. I would like to offer you my services.
You're also a mercenary?
No. I am not interested in serum, and a Technomancer ally, yes. It is rare for mutants to know someone with your talents. So if you need a hand or any information, you know where to find me. And maybe I will ask for your services once in a while.
All right. When did you discover that you were a mutant?
The first symptoms of mutation appeared when I was very young. I must say that I can't really remember very well. My mother noticed them, and she taught me how to hide the marks, even though I think that I didn't know what it meant. She was hoping to keep me close to her, but as soon as the first marks appeared on my face, they spotted me out right away. I will never forget my arrest, how violent they were toward my mother. I was just a kid. I was sent to one of the farms on the outskirts of town. That's where I learned what it meant to be a mutant.
What's the Mutant Nation? You created it, right?
It is a little overblown, but I was one of its founders, among many others. Of course, other mutants were living outside the city as runaway slaves, hidden here and there, stealing whatever they could find in order to survive. A small community had settled in Noctis and benefited from the hospitality of the merchants, who allowed them to move around freely. However, we did not have any way to defend ourselves or plan a future. We were all spread out. A few of us decided to get together. We found a place, a very unique one, and we soon started doing it up, bringing in equipment and erecting houses. As for me, I especially wanted to free as many brothers and sisters as possible. So I went back to Ophir, and I realized that nobody cared about mutants, especially if they didn't look very smart. I began to help dozens of them escape. And our nation soon began to grow. There are a lot of us now, and I hope that all mutants will be able to live there someday.
Ja, irgendwie möchte ich gar nichts zu dem wissen. Der Charakter interessiert mich nicht, die Bohne. Ah, mit Nisha sprechen.
Hi, Nisha.
Hi, Zach. Everything all right?
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia. I'm fine, thanks.
Oh. Ihre Vorlieben, Liebes... Oh.
Tell me more about you growing up.
What's there to say? I was a ward of the state in Abundance's centers. It was lonely and, you know, the other kids were assholes, but I gotta tell you, those times my dad returned from his missions, and I got to see him, best times of my life.
Wait, what? I thought the reason you'd been placed in a center was that your dad disappeared.
Who the hell told you that? No, I was real young when they took me away. My parents were always off on missions, and someone had to take care of me, you know? I don't even remember living with them. Honestly, I don't want to talk about it.
Sure, sorry. Yeah, of course.
Was?
Besides your rovers, what else makes you happy here, Amelia?
Nature. Not the bugs or animals and stuff, but the landscapes, you know? Sunsets, mountains scraping the sky, red water trickling down the hills in the spring, gray lichen floating in the morning breeze. Back in Ophir, I used to take the rover out before sunrise just to take it all in. Always managed to put things in perspective, you know? How small we all are.
Amelia the poet philosopher. Who'd have thought it?
Why you gotta be a smartass?
Aha, I'm not. I was being... Just never saw that side of you. Your passion. Makes me want to take a rover out before dawn tomorrow.
Well, let's go together. I've always wanted to share it with someone.
Cool. Gut. Ihre Liebesbeziehungen. Wollen wir das wirklich wissen?
Are you seeing anyone at the moment?
What, you mean a boyfriend? No, not right now. You applying for the position?
I mean...
Look at your face! You can't even come up with something to say. Listen, you don't look half bad, soldier. Won't take too much for me to cuddle up with you at night.
Oh mein Gott! Okay, Amelia mag uns offensichtlich. Ah, heiß Gott. Mach mal deinen Scheiß, den du machen kannst. Also ich weiß nicht, das geht alles viel zu schnell. Aber im Mass Effect dauert das echt eine Zeit, bis du mit deiner großen Liebe irgendwie was anfängst. Was geht hier ab? Ich wollte doch zum Herrn Typo. Ich mag den Charakter von Amelia sehr, sehr gerne, also so wie sie sich verhält und mit den Dingen umgeht. Zieht mich irgendwie magisch an, ich weiß auch nicht wieso. Und was gibt's denn da zu sehen?
Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you have a moment?
Nee, sorry, ich habe keine Zeit. Ich habe eine wichtige Quest zu erledigen. Ich finde die Nebenquests einfach bisher waren die so unglaublich uninteressant. Ah, da ist ein Stockwerk höher.
Check the leading. Ah, and here comes the rare pearl, the diamond in the rough that my Nisha tells me about. Come, young man.
Zachariah-mancer. was a lieutenant in Abundance.
Then welcome to Noctus Labyrinthus, Zachariah-mancer, former lieutenant of Abundance. I am Dandolo, head of this fair city.
Legendary city of the merchants. Apparently less legend than I thought. Or been told.
But hopefully as glorious as legends proclaim. Regardless, for all who come seeking asylum, it opens its arms to you and your companions. You are free to call it home. Like all who have come before you, you will honor our only request, that you make yourselves useful to our city. I'm sure your skills will place you in high demand. Noctis's first Technomancer. Exciting. You'll have all the help you need with Nisha and Lucky, who I believe you've met. We'll give you a room to get some rest. I hear your trip was quite eventful. There is something else. I would like to personally discuss my expectations of you. You hear? War between Abundance and Aurora's winding down. Aurora took Green Hope.
You just left Ophir a few hours ago and didn't hear anything about that.
That really surprise you? Your little censorship office probably hasn't decided what to do with the information yet. No. Don't look at me like that. You don't belong to Abundance anymore. The truce doesn't behoove us. During peace, the corporations become more suspicious of us and our business suffers. Our city could even be discovered, which would be catastrophic. In legend, it must remain.
What do you...
No, let me speak. Your welcome here comes at a price. I want you to attack an Aurora convoy. It's right up your alley.
And why would I do that?
I didn't finish. You will do it in Abundance uniforms, dissolving the truce. Do what you want with the soldiers, but let the civilians live. They need to be witnesses that will report back to Aurora.
So you keep the war going?
Precisely. And while you're at it, bring back the uniforms of the Aurora Technomancers you dispatch. I'm sure I'll find a use for them down the road. Another thing, much more trivial this time, I assure you. The rover you came in on, I'd like you to move it. Put it wherever you want, do whatever you want with it. Just make sure it's not in the way in the canyon. I just don't want Ophir to stumble over the machine and, as a result, find the road that leads here.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Oh yes, one last thing. My spies gave me a little tidbit that might interest you. Right after your escape, the ASC arrested your Technomancer brothers. That's what you call them, right? From Ophir. Their fate's uncertain, but if I was you, I'd be worried for them. If you're worried enough to want to help them, maybe we can set up some sand sails to get you back.
And your help comes at what cost? Assuming it's not out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't be so bitter, Zachariah. Business is business, not personal. I just thought a few Technomancers on our side might be useful.
Okay, ich blick überhaupt nicht mehr durch. Warum sind die denn jetzt gefangen genommen worden? Eieieiei. Okay. Schick ist es hier. Hilf unseren Technomancer-Brüdern aus Ophir zu entkommen. Okay, machen wir mal die Reihe nach. Was machen wir denn? Zufluchtsstätte unter dem Befehl des Händlerprinzen. Schließe die Mission ab, die Dandaludi zuweist. Dann machen wir, glaube ich, erstmal das hier oben. Suche nach der Erde. Wo soll denn das sein? Reisen. Mal gucken, ob das geht. Wenn ich da reise, dann mache ich das nämlich. Dann hole ich mir die Typen mal zurück.
Rick, piece of shit wants to restart the war with Aurora? Like enough damn lives haven't been lost already? And we want to just obey him.
What choice do we have, Amelia? Look around. We're in the desert. Ophir's after me, and that rover's dead.
I know it sounds bad, but what do you think Abundance or Aurora would do if they found our little outcast city? Dandolo may be cruel, but in the end, he only wants what's good for Noctis.
Ich bin Amelia verfallen, deswegen Das ist echt schwierig, wenn man da zwei dabei hat. Es sind wirklich immer zwei Charaktere anscheinend, die okay, das ist, also ich weiß nicht, es ist alles irgendwie ganz komisch in dem Spiel hier. So, was wollte ich jetzt machen? Ich wollte wegfahren. Tun wir das mal. Ah, es ist möglicherweise eine Abkürzung. Ja. Mit Lucky reden. Reisen. Nach Ophir, wir sollen die Technomancer Leute retten. Meine Brüder und Schwestern. Na, eigentlich nur die Brüder, oder?
Honest opinion? Okay. It's fucking bullshit. You just ran out here after leaving Ophir in a complete clusterfuck. And you stole my rover, my baby. Then you want to make nice, so I'll help you save the friends that you left behind? They're there because of you.
They're not just friends. You said it yourself. I want to save them because I left them there. Plus, there's more to it, Amelia. I gave them my word, and I can't just leave them there without doing something.
Yeah, well, while you were giving your word, did you happen to mention the tiny detail about betraying Abundance?
Abundance betrayed me, all right? Victor gave me no choice.
Fine. Fine! We'll go. We'll go so you don't break your stupid word.
Wow, da ist aber einer angepisst. Nuss, Amelia. Du bist ja so...
Hello, Amelia.
Hey. You know I'm mad at you, right? You realize what you did to me? You stole my rover, took me to that strange city, and left her in the middle of nowhere. I know that you were nice to me, but still.
Dandolo wants me to bring your rover back here.
Now he's just showing off. At least he knows how much a machine like that one is worth. Unlike you, you do realize that my rover dates back to the settlers? I cared for her like a mother, maybe even more. Bring her back to me. She's got sentimental value and she's all I have left. In the meantime, I'll go find the tools to repair her. And I'd also like to talk to you in private, if you don't mind, regarding what you discovered in Ophir.
Was? Was zum... Es eskaliert alles. Okay, dann gehen wir halt zu dem Rover zurück. Alles klar. Meine Güte. Die Amelia. Aber das ist das Schöne an Frauen. Ich weiß nicht, jeder will bestimmt eher eine Frau haben, die auch mal ein bisschen auf den Tisch schaut und keine, die immer nur hinter einem sitzt und immer ja und den Kopf nickt. Sowas ist langweilig. Okay, es ist Nacht, wir müssen den Rover finden. Wo könnte der denn sein? Nicht angezeigt. Okay, ich glaube, wir können wieder zurückgehen. Ich bin gerade extremst verwirrt. Wo ist denn der Rover? Na gut, ich würde sagen, ich mache an dieser Stelle mal einen Cut und dann sehen wir uns zur nächsten Folge wieder. Mal gucken, ob wir mit Amelia wieder, ob wir bei Amelia mal wieder ein bisschen Pluspunkte sammeln können. Also, bis zur nächsten Folge. Ciao!